Hey everybody, and welcome to my Sunshine channel. This is Brandy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Whether you are new or returning, thank you for being here. So what I want to share with you today is my reading journal that I'm going to use for 2024. If you saw my planner lineup video, I've taken some, I'm repurposing some planner things that I've had before because one of my goals this year is to use what I have. I have so many things sitting on my shelf that I picked up because it was on sale or whatever, and I just need to use it instead of buying new things. So this is my reading journal for this year. This was a mini notes. It just had like the note pages and stuff in here. It was just sitting on my shelf, so I used it as a reading journal. This was a reading challenge. As you can see, I did not finish. I have a different one that I'm using this year. I had a bookshelf that I created, a monthly review that I created, and then all of the different individual, I don't know what you would call it, individual trackers for the books where I could have the book cover, and then I wrote down title, the author, genre it's part of, and pages, and if it's an audiobook I put like how many hours it is. I started putting quotes in there and then realized that I'm not good at keeping up with quotes unless I stop at that minute and write it down. So what I ended up doing eventually is, as you can see, the quotes didn't last very long. I just kind of started writing down a synopsis of what the book was about. That's what helps me out. And then see, I've got audiobook, but I did put the pages too. So this is how I would track each one throughout the month. You will see I didn't actually get that one printed. This is something that I created in, it's either Cricut or Canva. I redid it in Canva this year to keep up with the books, and I kind of slacked off. I've got sticky notes and just a little snippet of what the books are. I don't intend on reprinting and finishing this out. I'm just going to try and do better at keeping up with it this year. So this was my reading journal this year. This is what I'm going to do this year. So again, I've repurposed. This was a 2022 mini planner. I took the guts out of it, turned it over because I wanted the black, and pulled some note paper that I had. And I'm going to use this now. I've created some trackers. As you can see, I've got some tabs up here. I've got some different things I'm doing this year. So I created this and colored it, made this in Canva, I created myself a TBR list right here. So I've got my flag for that. I created a bookshelf here, and hopefully we'll keep up with it this year in writing the titles down that I read. So I have my bookshelf. I created this year at a glance. I read, I don't know, I think over 60 books this year. This holds 80 something. I don't think I'll read that many. If I can get the little book covers to be that small, then I'll have a year at a glance of book covers of what I read in the year. That's my plan. Don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. I found this book challenge. I wanted to try and challenge myself again to do different things, read different things. So I found this 52 books in 52 weeks. A lot of these things are things that I would usually read anyway, genres, types of things, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try this book challenge. Whether or not I print the covers to put on here, I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll just color them in once I read it. I've decided I'm not going to go in order, like 1 through 52. I'll just read things and check them off as I go through. So I'm going to try this challenge this year. Then I have a monthly review. I created this in Canva or Cricut, I don't remember which one, to keep up with, kind of like I did before, number of pages and number of books read. And then, oh, that's right, daily reading. I want to keep up with, which I already keep up with, whether or not I read every day. but I'm going to go ahead and put it in here and just put like a little dot or a check mark for every day that I read, however much I read, that sort of thing. So these are some little trackers that I created. There's more than 31 days on here. I don't know why I put so many, but anyway, I just thought it was cute. So I'm going to use this daily tracker and just put a check mark if I read that day. Or anyway, because it's not dated, just when I read in January, I'll put a check mark and then I can count it up when I'm done. So that's the goal there. Now, something different that I am doing this year is I had another mini planner. This one was, I think, Indigo is what it was called, that I never used, started using a little bit, and this is what I'm going to do. So I have redated January, and I created some stickers. Let me find them. I've been a Canva creating a fool lately, and it's been so much fun. So, okay, so here's what I want to do. In my journal, I've been writing the books that I've been listening to, but I really don't need to put that in my creative journal. I want to keep that kind of stuff in my reading journal. So here's what I did. I created some little listening to. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got the little book with the headphones, so listening to, and some reading trackers. I want to try and actually read more physical books this year. I really love having a book in my hand. But here's what I'm going to do with them. So I'm going to pull off one of these listening tos. And it will go right here in my tracker. I sized it perfectly to fit underneath the number and fill up the rest of the box. And my goal for this is to write in a particular color pen whatever book I'm listening to for that day. And if I continue to listen to it, then I'll just put an arrow on the days that I'm listening to that. And then when I'm finished, then the next book I start or audiobook, then I'll put another sticker, write down in a different color, put arrows of that color on the days, and that way I'll keep track of when I was listening to what book or reading what book. So I think these really came out cute. I'm really excited to use them. So I've got the listening to, and then I've got the reading. So those are going to go on these monthlies, and that's what I pulled out there. Now, I found this dashboard. I do not remember where I got it, but I was digging through things looking for something and found this, and I'm going to use it. So these are the same pages that I have in the tracker for this year. I used just like dotted lines instead, but it's the same kind of thing. I'm going to put the book cover here. I'll put title and author here, the genre, audiobook pages, and then just kind of a small synopsis of what it was. And that will be for each month. Hopefully I'll keep up with it this year instead of slacking off like I did. And I go through, and this planner, I'll see, I've done through June. Oh, did I do the whole year? I guess I did the whole year. Look at me go. Okay, so, and then I have extra pages to be able to use for the monthly stuff. So, one other thing I did, not sure if I'm going to use it or not, but I saw it online and thought it was a cute idea. So, and plus I've been creating in Canva a lot. For this 52 books in 52 weeks, I don't usually give my books a rating, but I saw this online and just thought it was cute. So for the books that I do read on this challenge, I created this rating sticker. And these are just some decorations that I put on there that I can use wherever I want. But I took and I put, so the first one is a locked room mystery. So I put the challenge that it is. Here is where I will put the book title and author and give it a rating. I don't know how consistent I'll be with it, but I'm going to try it. But each one of these is a sticker. And when I do read a book that fits into the challenge, then I can take one of these stickers and put it on here, write it down, rate it, and then put it you know, probably within the month that I read the book. So somewhere after, you know, maybe at the end, I'll have a page of maybe all of the books that I read that were part of that challenge within that month. That's kind of the thought process. We'll see how it goes. This is a lot more trackers than I am used to using, but we'll see how it goes. So I made one, a sticker for each one of the 52 book challenges, and that left some extra, so I just made some blank ones in case I wanted to use them. So I created that in Canva as well. So that's what I'm going to use for my reading journal this year, to keep up with the books that I read or the audiobooks that I listen to. Let me know what you think. I'm tracking a lot more things in a lot more, not in a lot more places, but in different ways this year than what I've done before. Hopefully I'll keep up with it. So there is my reading journal, using planner stuff I already had and creating things in Canva. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day and a great week. Bye-bye.